The Los Angeles Lakers, 31-47, will head to Phoenix to take on the Suns, 62-16, Tuesday night. Tip-off is set for 10:30 p.m. ET at Footprint Center. Both teams have something to play for tonight. The Suns, having already clinched the first seed in the playoffs, are on the brink of breaking their franchise record for most wins in a single season as they look for their 63rd of the year. The Lakers are outside the playoff picture looking in, 2 games behind the 10th-place Spurs as they'll fight tooth and nail for that final play-in spot with just 4 games left to play. Los Angeles has a long hill to climb as the Suns are favored by 5 points at home tonight, according to DraftKings Sportsbook. Phoenix sits at -675 on the money line with the Lakers coming in at +475. The point total is set at 232, 5 ahead of tonight's contest. Lakers vs Suns, 10:30 p.m. ETPick ATS, Lakers +11. 5. The Lakers have lost their last 6 games in a row and are on the verge of missing the playoffs altogether for the first time since the 2018-19 season. They'll look for a big win in a rematch of last year's first-round playoff series when the Suns ousted the Lakers 4-2. The Suns had won all 3 meetings between the two sides this season, most recently with a 140-111 blowout on March 13. All signs point to another Phoenix win as it'll cruise for a 63rd victory on the season, while the Lakers will lose their 7th straight outing, putting the play-in tourney even further out of reach. It's not a guarantee for the Suns, who have lost their last 2 games with a 122-114 result against the Grizzlies and a 117-96 loss to the Thunder over the weekend. They'll close out the season with games against the Clippers, the Jazz, and the Kings before the playoffs get underway. Things look bleak for the Lakers as they'll have to count on a win against the league's best team to stay alive in the playoff race. Regardless, the margin is just too high to not pick the Lakers to cover the spread here whether they end up winning in Phoenix or not. LeBron James, ankle, missed the last outing against the Nuggets and is listed as questionable ahead of tonight's contest. In any case, take the Lakers to put up a decent fight and keep it close enough to cover the spread, even though the Suns are poised to log a win at home tonight. Over/under, over 232. 5. While they only scored 96 in their last game on Sunday, the Suns averaged 125.6 points per game in their previous 10 contests before that. In conjunction, the Lakers have allowed an average of 122.8 from their opponents through their last 16 games while averaging 115.9 points themselves through their last 10.